Got him! And then there were two. Alrighty then, breaks over. Have any questions, Birdman?
I should inquire about the invoice.
This invoice is so small, I can't read any of it.
You have a problem with things that are small, Birdman?
I just want to be able to read it. Oh, I can.
Present the evidence. Well, this baby.
This name signed at the bottom isn't mine. It says, Senor Antonio de Rivera Garcia Azul.
Oh, does it now? And who would that be?
Probably, well, from the sound of it, it might be a Spanish person.
Senor Antonio de Rivera Garcia Azul is a Spanish or Spanish-speaking person. Probably.
Well, great job, Harvey. You've just narrowed it down to a few million people. Care to get any more vague?
Knowing Phil Kent 7, I'm sure he probably speaks Spanish. I mean, he said, I think he said adios earlier.
Senor Antonio de Rivera Garcia Azul is none other than Phil Ken 7. Mastermind behind the disassembling of 7 and 7.
Actually, his name is just Phil Ken 7. You want to randomly choose someone else?
Sure. The Blue Falcon.
Senor Antonio de Rivera Garcia Azul is the full name of Blue Falcon.
Names? Facts? What do they prove?
Your Honor, I'd like to call Blue Falcon to the stand.
Just need to reach out and grab him with mind-takery! Add this file box to evidence.
Thank you.
Do not touch my things.
This is a cardboard box. This cardboard box is filled with real 7 and 7 stock certificates, all made out to Phil Ken 7.
That is my stuff. Don't touch.
I'm gonna touch it.
Please keep your hands off of my stuff. Do not touch my things.
Does the prosecution want to examine the defendant?
Is that me now?
Yes, bingo.
About time. Whew. Prepare for a not-so-healthy slathering of justice. Tell the court what you've done since taking over 7 and 7.
Of course. The first thing I did was look over the accounting records. I quickly noticed that 7 and 7 was heading towards bankruptcy. I made it my mission to keep the firm afloat by selling off some unused assets. I would hate for Mr. Phil to come back from his vacation to a ruined empire.
Is that so? Do some pressing.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine. No, that's it? Nothing else?
Nothing else?
So, you admit to being the one that sold assets to the auction house?
Yes, I do. I sold everything that I deemed useless. It was all just garbage collecting dust.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Is it really out of place?
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
True. Like useless assets. You call these useless?
So, would you consider copy machines, filing cabinets, desks, computers, and toilets as useless?
Of course, if it means to save the firm, sacrifices must be made.
But how will we work in this kind of environment?
That is why we must also make some pay cuts.
I'll have to make pay cuts as well.
Pay cuts? Who is getting a pay cut?
So far, I've had to cut the pay of Potamus, Peanut, and Bird Girl. Everyone else has been laid off.
But Peanut and Potamus seem content.
I see. I supplemented their pay reduction with 7 and 7 stocks. In the end, all is fair.
Stocks? You mean like these?
Is this what you were handing out? This fake stock certificate?
Fake, you say? But I copied it from a real one.
You crossed out Phil 7 and wrote in Peanut.
Okay, let me try this one more time.
Alright. Go ahead.
I noticed that 797 was nearly bankrupt. By firing most of the staff, enforcing pay cuts, and selling useless assets, I managed to add some time before its demise. All of the money I have saved is going back into the firm to pay myself and key personnel.
Okay. How do you know?
No, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Maybe a long sentence, but yeah. Guess not.
So, just how much do you make during this crisis?
Just enough to pay for a humble living and send some money to my family.
And, that's it?
That is it.
None of the money I've saved has been frivolously spent. Where is it? Except for this?
So, how do you explain these? Receipts detailing the purchase of 100,000 units of Bronze Deluxe cream.
Huh? Those? Well, you see, I mean, what I was going to do was very simple. Objection! Is all of this really necessary? All my client/boss wants to do is keep the dreams of 7 and 7 alive. So maybe he bought a few tubes of this tanning creme. Is that a crime?
It was 100,000 tubes.
I agree. We don't know for certain where the money came from, and we have yet to determine a motive.
Correct. Unless Birdman can reveal to the court why Blue Falcon would want to disassemble 7 and 7, I'll have to request the case be thrown out.
I was going to say that,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but you already did.
Aha! Thanks.
This is better than Sweeps Week. But I do have to agree with Stan. Harvey, you need to prove motive.
I thought I did. I mean, he bought 100,000 tubes of tanning cream.
Birdman, we found the final piece of evidence you need to slam this case.
Thank you, Miss Subtlety. And thank you, Nail Gun, for taking care of that guy. Detailed blueprints for a tanning salon storefront.
This looks like plans for Blue Falcon to start his own tanning salon business. Ha! He was embezzling to get the funds to start his own company.
This is preposterous. You cannot prove any of this. In fact, I have been in contact with Mr. Phil this whole time about the new 7 and 7 tanning salon. We have exchanged many emails, and how do you say it, IMS? This whole law thing just does not have much of a future.
You just made your final mistake. I can prove everything. Hopefully.
Well, the fact that it's toxic.
Your plan was evil right from the start, Falcon. And worse, you threatened to harm innocent people. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, did you know that Bronze Deluxe is toxic? It says so, right on the tube.
All tanning cremes are toxic, Birdman.
It's like, damn it, Stan, give me my moment. What about the blueprints?
The plans for the tanning salon were approved and signed off on by none other than Blue Falcon.
Yes, I am acting ahead of 7 and 7. Who else would sign off on them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And, okay, now this is the real answer.
Behold, this copy of Phil's vacation plans. It says right here that the island he's staying on doesn't have computers or telephones. So there's no way to send him an instant message.
Objection. No, let the Birdman have his victory.
You admit that you were the one selling off 7 and 7 for personal gain?
Yes, you have defeated me honorably. I graciously turn myself over to the compassions of the court.
But why do all of this to 7 and 7?
No, I wanted to make a lot of money quickly and be my own boss. It's not that hard to figure out. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Look at you, Birdman, winning a case. Now everybody out! I've got rehearsal tonight with the band.
Christ, man. Alright, I guess we solved that.
So that just about does it.
Way to go, Birdman. It makes me proud to be a member of the Bird Team.
Yeah. Me too.
Me too.
See, me too.
tropics. I have to sell everything to make money fast. Ha ha! Liquid assets. Seriously, you're all fired.
And I would say, yeah, I say that is a proper end to this episode and to this playthrough. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this awesome Dead Rising games. I mean, awesome Capcom games. That's it right there. Yeah, now we have the final credits. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. As usual, after I upload this, I'll put in the community post. I'll put a vote on which game you want me to play next. And with that out of the way, if you guys do what you see here, you can like and perhaps subscribe if you want. And I bid you all signing off.
I was on my way to meeting Mother over at the cheese fornicate. I use that word because Valtero is very cultured. See, unfortunately, just another cut on the back of the way to make it a bit of plumbing. But you just tendered the resignation. But you just tendered the crackety-doo. Hello. Thank you. Sorry about that. But you just tendered the... I've got a brain fart where they're saying this sentence is concerned. There's some sort of synaptic dysfunction. Please forgive me. But you just tendered a resignation. No. But you just tendered the resignation.